Welcome to the show, everyone. Basketball season is finally here. Tonight is opening night for most teams. 4 teams started off yesterday, but tonight is a first night of bulk games. So let's get it up going right away. Tonight, the Sacramento Kings play the Utah Jazz in their season opener. For the first time in a long time, there's high expectations for the Kings. Coming off of last season's playoff appearance, taking the Golden State Warriors to 7 games and then losing. This year, there's higher expectations into what they can do. And honestly, I like what they did this offseason and some of the people they brought in. They drafted Colby Jones. He looked pretty good this preseason. They brought in Chris Duarte from the Pacers. He looked pretty good this preseason until he got hurt. But other than that, he looked pretty good. It looks like he could challenge Kevin Huerter for the starting shooting guard position. So that's a thing to keep an eye on. They went out and got Sasha from overseas. He's struggling right now, but I feel like it'll take him a little time to get adjusted. We all know he can shoot, but the NBA game's looks like a little bit faster for him. So we'll see how long it takes him to adjust. Hopefully it's not too long, but I feel like he'll be a solid person off the bench. And then they went out and signed JaVale McGee, who I really like that signing. Could bite me in the butt at the end. But right now, I really like that signing because what the Kings struggled with so much last year, you can ask any Kings fan, defense and rebounding. Defense and rebounding. They were so bad at that. I feel like JaVale McGee gives them that height, that tall body, to where even if he doesn't get a lot of blocks, he'll alter a lot of shots. And he's a big body. He rebounds well. Now, I'm not expecting 15-15 from him. I'm expecting maybe 6 or 7 rebounds, depending on how many minutes he plays. He'll probably only play maybe 15 minutes a game. So I'm not expecting big numbers from him, just good numbers from him coming off the bench. Like I said, I think he'll be a undercover good pickup with how big body he is. Plus, we got Alex Lynn now coming off the bench too. I think Lynn and McGee will be a real good 1-2 punch off the bench. Both big bodies. Lynn shown he can shoot somewhat. He can shoot threes semi-decent, not great, but decent. If he's forced to shoot, he can shoot them. But I think having those two guys, big bodies, Lynn finally gets some PT. He showed at the end of last year. He probably should have been getting more PT, but they didn't play him. But I think that's a solid pickup, McGee. I think Chris Duarte is a huge pickup too. He's a kind of a 3-and-D guy. He's already got a little bit of chemistry with Dumas, so that helps a lot. He's kind of hurt right now, but they said he is expected to play. So if Herter kind of struggles on the defensive end, I think Duarte's right there to just take over that spot. If only they could be combined into one, Herter being able to shoot, Duarte's defense, put him into one, that'll be awesome. But so we'll see how Duarte plays tonight. See how much PT he plays. Like I said, he's coming off an injury, so who knows? The only person not playing tonight is Trey Lyles, which that may hurt because he's a huge bench player. But so tonight's gonna be interesting. Now for my prediction, I think because the West is so good, I honestly feel like the Kings will be better, but their record may not show that they're better, if that makes any sense. I'm predicting around 44 to 46 wins this year because, like I said, the West is so good. I feel like everyone's going to beat up on each other. Therefore, there may be one team that gets up to 50. But I think for the most part, just like last year, everyone's going to be around the 45 to 47 wins. And it's not because every team sucks or isn't as good. It's just because every team is so good, they're going to be beating up on each other. That's what I feel. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Hit the subscribe, hit the link, comment. Let me know what you think the Kings are going to do this year. I'll see you on the other side.